Hey crafty peeps, it's Linz. I hope you guys are doing good. I am here with a flip through finally of my completed New York City travel junk journal, I guess is what I'd call it. Um, this is just a Moleskine, it's a grid lined notebook. This is the Duck brand holographic rainbow washi tape. It's not washi tape, it's actually duct tape, but I just covered it in that. This is the black duct tape. I put it on the spine to kind of reinforce it because it got chunky, and then some thickers on the cover. I may do something else, I'm not sure, but for now it suits it just fine. So let's get started. This may be a long video. I hope you guys like it. I put my heart and soul into this. It took me, what, like 3 weeks to finish. So here we go. So, and the inside cover here, I just cut up a map of New York and pasted it in here. Some embellishments here. I have no idea where they're from. All my ephemera I dump into a storage case and just pick as I go. So I'm sorry I don't know which collections they're from, but so this was the day that we left. You guys know I love to journal. I write about everything. So I wanted to make sure I had the date. And I literally journaled about everything. This is us getting ready. We start driving to New York. So we live in the Detroit area, and New York, it said, is about 9.5 hours drive away, but goodness gracious, it took us about 12.5. So little backstory here. I had only been to New York City once. It was right after 9/11, and it was to deliver a car. Mind you, I was 20 years old, and it was just a job I had. So it always been my dream to go to New York. So this was our big family vacation. We hadn't had a vacation in over 10 years, so this was huge. So this is me journaling about it. I taped like 2 or 3 pages together to make it thick because I write with Sharpies. And then I just, added washi to kind of reinforce the edges. So these are just, I saved all my receipts. So these are receipts from our trip there. More journaling here. I did some journaling cards with hidden journaling and some pictures. I printed the pictures on my selfie. Again, just saved all my receipts. Lots of journaling. So here's the washi. And then here is, when we got into New Jersey, there's like a welcome center, and they were, they had free brochures, so I grabbed as much as I could. You guys know me. So here's a map of New Jersey. I just cut down, washi taped, put a journaling card, photos. This is our receipt from the George Washington Bridge, and here's the George Washington Bridge that leads into the city. So I just wanted to point out that, hey, there's the George Washington Bridge. We're there. We made it. That's how you know you made it into Manhattan. So, and that's my husband driving, and me sitting shotgun. It's huge that he was driving because he has a fear of highways, and he actually did it. I was very proud of him. And that's why the sticker says that's what I'm talking about. So and then and then the mother of all traffic jams. So I don't know if any of you are from New York, have been. We will never drive again. I swear it was awful. I journaled about how the New York drivers, they just don't care. They use their cars as weapons. They're rude. They cut you off. They flip you off. They scream at you. The buses and taxis are just as bad. So I had to document that. Again, another receipt. Hashtag Cabo Family Vacation 2016. So lots and lots of journaling. Once we got to the hotel and checked in, we went for a walk to find food because we were starving. So this is our first night. We walked through Sunnyside, Queens to get our dinner. So here's more journaling. I made a little pocket here with some receipts. Here's our subway card that I just adhered with washi, and there's the receipt. And then I made this book. I had this folder in my stash. I wasn't sure what I was ever going to use it for, so I just wrote out Sunnyside, Queens, New York menus, made it all pretty. And all of the menus that I collected from Queens I added in here. So here's my husband. We're walking back to the hotel with our food. Here's some receipts, lots of pictures and menus. I wanted to save everything. I wanted to remember this trip because it just meant so much to me. Some more journaling. Monday, August 1st, we went to Jamaica, Queens, to their shopping district, and I got myself a pair of Nikes. I'm obsessed with the Nike Air Force Ones. I'm 35 years old. I don't care. I will love Nikes as long as, I'll be 80 years old running around in sneakers. I don't care. So I had to journal about that. And then here's Mikey on the subway. I snapped a photo of that. And then this flips open, and there's the 7 train that we took. And then here's a receipt for McDonald's, so they're a lot pricier. Like a number 1 Big Mac meal is $9.24. So their tax is ridiculous. I think it's 8.5%. So here we are walking to the subway from McDonald's. So this book was awesome because I got to use all my washi. All that washi I've been hoarding came in handy. So here's a little Chinese restaurant that we ate at. They gave me this card. And on the corner, there's vendors everywhere. So this was the Italian ice. It was delicious. And then here's Mikey's shoes that he got for the school year. So I saved all the business cards. And here's my husband and his uncle. We're just walking around Jamaica, Queens, looking at all the shops. Here's our New York subway map. The guy at the hotel gave us this and showed us how to get from our stop to wherever we wanted to go. So this little envelope here, I just put a picture of myself and my husband, and here's all our subway receipts, our cards and our receipts. So I wanted to save all that, so I thought that was perfect. More journaling. Here's a picture I took on the subway, all the journaling about it. My husband being goofy. We're just watching TV at the end of the night, and I love New York. This is my new favorite candy. I cannot find these anywhere but Walgreens. If you guys know where to find them, if you know where I can get a huge bag of them, I need to stock up. They're my favorite. So we bought this in Jamaica, Queens. I saved it, and inside I stuck this picture of my husband and I. This is my new favorite picture of us. It's just, we are so happy and so excited to be in New York, and it's rare that he smiles. He's just a grump. So I put that we needed this trip. We needed to not worry about work, school, cooking meals, animals, laundry. We needed quality time together, doing as we please with no time restrictions. I truly feel this trip away brought us even closer. It's exactly what we needed, exactly what we deserved. I love you. And that's so true. It's so true. So it just slides right in here. And then on the back, I took a picture of the Sunnyside mural. It's at the northwest corner of 40th and 47th Ave. I love it. I love graffiti. I wish I was that talented, so I wanted to capture that. So here's the next day. We ate at this place. It was amazing. They had fresh mozzarella pizza. It was unbelievable. So here we go into Manhattan. We took the subway into Manhattan, and this is us at the Empire State Building. And here's the brochure. I wanted to save it forever. So this pulls out and it shows you all the levels. We went up to the 86th floor. That was awesome. I can't even put that in words, you guys. It's just unbelievable. Here's our tickets. I glued them all in here. I wanted to make sure to keep those. And then here I journal about 9/11, where I was, how I felt, and what it felt like being there and seeing the new Freedom Tower, I think is what they call it. It's just unreal. So here it is. This is a postcard I put in here. And, it brought tears to my eyes to think of 9/11, that we lived through that, we witnessed it. Thousands of people died. And even talking about it gets me choked up. But to see it in person, it's just unreal. So this is all my journaling about it. And then this is my husband, myself, Mikey, and then my husband's uncle. Thank goodness he was with us because he took us all over the city. He lives there. He's lived there forever. So without him, we wouldn't have been able to do it. And I love this washi tape. It's like a cityscape, but it was perfect for this. So, and then we went into Times Square. That was cool. Times Square was cool. If you have anxiety, you can't stand to be around groups of people, don't go to Times Square. I mean, I don't, but I was nervous. There were so many people. And then we took the ferry to Staten Island. This is my husband and his uncle on Staten Island. And we got to go right past the Statue of Liberty. It was the coolest thing, one of the coolest things we did. And then this is just documenting the hot dog that we had to have in New York City. Oops. So then here's Times Square. I went to the Hershey store and I got this box of chocolate. I didn't care about the chocolate. I just wanted the box of candy that said Times Square. So it's beautiful. So I taped it in here. Here's the receipt. I wanted to document, you know, everything. So, and then on this page, this is just a really old embellishment. I mean, I'm talking probably 15 years old that I had in my stash. So I was saving it for a trip just like this. So here's a postcard from Empire State Building. Some ads that they were passing out. Another postcard. More journaling. And then here's Broadway. I was heartbroken. Like, we could not afford a show. My husband's cheap, so he wouldn't, you know, pitch out the money. So I journaled about how much I wanted to go see a show. And I've got these. They were passing these out too. And I've seen this one. I saw this one in Toronto back when I was in 8th grade at the Pantages Theater. So I wanted to see something new. And The Wizard of Oz is my favorite movie of all time. So I wanted to see Wicked, but maybe next time. So, here's Wednesday, August 3rd, our last full day. Lots of journaling. Here's the Manhattan bus map. We took a bus for the first time. Here's my husband eating an eclair that he got from this bakery. So I saved everything. Everything, you guys. I saved everything. Our last day, that's my cousin's uncle and Mikey on the bus. We drove past Trump Tower. I'm not even going to... You didn't see that. This is my husband and I in Rockefeller Center. That was really cool. We got to see like the Saturday Night Live studios, NBC studios, everything. It was just, I felt like I was in a dream. It was unreal. And then our last night home, we got off the subway and I stopped right in the middle of the road and there's the Empire State Building with the sun setting. I almost cried. It was so beautiful. And I just journaled about how I want to move here. I'm a city girl. New York's always been my dream city, and I swear if I had the right job offer, I would move. I really would. Such a city girl. So Thursday, August 4th is the day that we woke up and had to head home. So I put today came so fast, I swear. And it's my feelings about the trip. Here's a postcard of Manhattan. And then you flip this up and right here, this is a sticker. It says recent tweet, and it's the post that I put about how we were leaving. I didn't want to leave. Goodbye, New York City. And then you open this up, and this is about our hotel. This is our room key in here. Room 119, Red Roof Inn. And then here, home sweet home. The drive home was much quicker. It went smooth. It was good. So I save everything, right? I told you guys that. Well, look at this is a bag that I cut up. I literally saved it and cut it up, glued it on some cardstock, and look, you flip this open, and here's my I Love New York bumper stickers, cutouts from magazines. I put I Love New York, and then this is my New York City bucket list for our next trip. I don't know when we're going again, but I promise you we're going to go again because there's so much I didn't get to do that I need to do. So I may decorate this a little bit more. It's a little plain, but you get the point of it. So that's my writing. I just outlined it with Sharpie. So that's what I want to do my next trip. So I like this. I like how I was able to incorporate the bag that I just had to save. And then here's the last page. It's I just finished it with I Love New York, Cava Family Vacation, and more postcards. So there's a couple pages left, but I may just throw some brochures in here just to fill it up, but this book's pretty thick. And then here's a magnet I made with the I Love New York cutout, and then this is just our hotel receipt that I stuck back here. So you'll see it's pretty thick. I've got, hang on, let me fix this. I don't want to ruin this. It's pretty thick, but I love it. I mean, I was able to save everything and incorporate it in this book. I'm also going to do a mini Project Life album. I have tons of ephemera and goodies still, and this is the Project Life album I'm going to use for it. But this is kind of like my junk journal, my journal of everything. So definitely a keepsake. I hope you guys like it. I put my heart and soul into it, and I wish you guys could read it. I wish each of you could sit down and read it because you'll be amazed. But So that's my New York travel junk journal. I hope you guys like it. I'm working on a bunch of projects right now, so I'll be doing more videos for you here soon. But leave me a comment below. Let me know how you guys are doing. And thank you so much for sticking through this whole video. All right, love you guys. Bye-bye.